Okay, top of the head. My body is grieving. My heart is grieving. My mind is grieving. My soul is grieving. My brain is trying to make sense of loss. My soul is experiencing separation. My heart hurts. My lungs hurt. I'm tired. And the universe has asked me to learn about loss. So I'm going to try. But society has made this whole grieving thing seem really inconvenient, embarrassing, shameful, maybe even selfish. And we move on way before grief actually leaves the body, making sure that it stays dormant. But today I'm going to work against that. I miss the person I lost. I don't know how to move forward without them. I don't know if I should move forward without them. I don't know if I get to be happy or what the spiritual rules about happiness are when it comes to loss and death. I don't know why people die. I don't know why people have to die. I don't know why God would ever let people experience tragedy. But as I let myself feel, I realize that there is this bucket of grief in me that has to be let go and has to be experienced and has to be felt. So I let myself, without judgment, shame, blame, guilt, or traumatizing myself even further. Ribcage. And as I let myself feel, my body can relax, my heart can heal, my lungs start to feel less heavy, and I start to realize that my life, which right now feels cold and dark and hollow, is eventually going to feel warm again, like it did when this person was here. Grief is a teacher, an inconvenient one, but life has more of an investment in our spiritual growth than in our convenience, than in us staying where we are. And fortunately, the universe picked me to experience love, loss, grief, devastation, and pain like this so that I could feel greater joy. And although joy is more difficult than grief because it's unfamiliar, grief shows us just how difficult it can be to experience any emotion. That whether we associate ourselves as good enough to feel them or allowed to feel them has direct impact on how we feel about the experience itself. So I release all pre-existing beliefs about grief, about the dead and the departed. I release all judgment, all spiritual knowledge that may or may not be true. And I allow the universe and the person I lost to teach me something new. How lucky am I to be learning something new? How lucky am I that God and the universe and this person I loved believed that I could handle this loss? What a compliment it is to be seen as someone who can grow and levitate and evolve as a human being after such a tragedy. Even though I am asking God the question, how can you be real if you let people die? And what do I cling to now that I am still living? And why and how am I worthy of doing so? I deeply and completely love, honor, accept, and forgive myself, backwards, forwards, and all through time. And as I do, my whole world changes. And as I release the anger and let myself feel it, my body relaxes. I do not hold on to anger, I let it out. I allot time in my life for any emotion, whether it be rage, grief, sadness. I take space for myself, no matter how inconvenient. I excuse myself and I normalize grief. I normalize being human because the person next to me needs someone to do that. So I will go first. I will normalize being human. I will normalize grieving. I will not do this in the solace or quiet of my home. I will do it out loud and in life. And I will do it in the quiet of my home as well, but not because I have to, but because I can. And if I have to, I will do so now. But this will be the end of that. The end of hiding my humanness. The end of hiding what grief does to a person. Because as we normalize grief, and as we make it more acceptable to other people, less people suffer in silence, and less people grieve more than necessary. It is safe to grieve what is gone or what I never had, but I will not grieve my own life. I will live it. And this is the first step in doing so. Grab your wrist. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. Look up. Look down. Look left. Look right. Roll your eyes to the left. Roll your eyes to the right. Up, down, right, left, up, down. Tap on the side of your hand and hum happy birthday. Ready? Deep breath. Great job. If you want to do more EFT with me, I have a free class on the science of happiness and the gift of grief and all about it. And I talk about my losses and how I've moved through them and how I found happiness. It's on September 23rd next week. There's 3 time slots. Get in because spaces are filling up. I will see you next week. And I look forward to teaching more about EFT, parts integration. We go way deeper into this in my masterclass. Give me an hour and I will change your life. Can't wait to see you there.